Jayde Griffiths owns a barber's in Prenton in Wirral. On Saturday, every haircut, every beard trim, every coiffed hair will raise money for men's mental health charity JourneyMEN. Now, we've spoken to JourneyMEN quite a few times, doing an incredible job. Jayde and Dave McAvoy, one of the barbers, are with us now. We'll talk to Jayde first. Hi, Jayde.
Hi, you all right?
Yeah, how are you? How's things? How's business now? Is it a little bit better than...
What was that, sorry?
I said it's a little bit better than it was 6 months ago, I suppose.
Just a bit, yeah. It went a bit mental, then it went quiet, and we're picking up again now. So it's all good.
Tell us about the barbers. How long have you owned it?
I took it over in 2016 from a family friend called Les.
Yeah.
And he had the barbershop since 1970.
Wow.
So yeah, we took it over for him when he retired.
That must have been hard for him then. If he's had that place since 1970, all the heads he's had the pleasure to know, and then to give that up and hand it off, that must have been a bit of a wrench for him.
I think it was, bless him. He's like a little local local celebrity. Everyone seemed to know Les. He was a lovely guy, really nice.
So for the first few weeks then, was everybody coming in going, where's Les? Where's Les? Did you get a lot of that?
Yeah, they were, and we still get, a lot of places still, a lot of people still call us Les's, so it's nice. We need to get a picture up on the wall, actually.
What, you've got a picture of him up there?
Yeah, well, we're going to get one off his wife, get a favourite picture off her and get it up on the wall.
Oh, what a nice touch that is. That's a lovely touch, that. And did you take on most of Les's clients when it changed hands then? Yeah,
we've got quite a few of his old customers. We've got people who've been coming here since they were like 5.
Yeah.
And still remember the little red plank he had for everyone to sit on.
yeah, get the plank across the two arms of the chair and get your hair cut.
He did, yeah.
What's it like running a business now as compared to the middle of, COVID and stuff? When did you take it over? Was it right in the middle of the bad times?
No, so in 2016 everything, it was all good. We did a bit of a renovation, everything was going fine, and then obviously when COVID hit we had to shut for quite a while. But we got on well, we just made sure we followed all the rules and regulations and all that jazz.
Yeah.
And luckily now it seems to be picking up back to where we were.
So as a professional, as a barber, as a business owner as well, what do you find to talk? Because people aren't going on holiday, or they've just started going on holiday. Who starts the conversation? Do you wait for the client, wait for the customer to start the conversation, or do you sometimes get people who just don't want to talk?
Yeah, it's a bit of both. It depends on the customer. If they want to have a chat, we have a lot of customers who everyone in the room starts chatting, and just like a little community place to get things off your chest and come and see other faces. We had a lot of older people coming back in after lockdown who'd been in isolation on their own. So it's nice for them to come in, and we noticed that some people who never used to speak very much are talking a lot more now. We're offering coffees and that now, so they can come and have a sit in a gab, just to see faces, really. Yeah,
do you know? And I'm glad you said that actually, because I think we just like people, don't we? We're just used to being with people. We're social creatures, and it's important to have that conversation.
So yeah, it's been lovely seeing everyone again, because obviously everyone was in lockdown. It's just nice to see other humans.
And you've been, you obviously know about JourneyMEN. We've had them on the show a few times in the early days of them starting, and I think we had them on during COVID as well. For those who don't know, I'll let you explain what they do, because it's all about talking this, isn't it? It's crucial.
So they basically stayed open during all of lockdown, so anyone from our community, any men suffering with the mental health could go down, get advice. They have different days out where they can go for walks, other activities they can join together and see other people and talk and get things off the chest. They have loads of different activities for people to join into. And basically they've got like a crisis team as well, so if people are struggling they can go and get advice on what to do and where to go from there.
And it's amazing what a 10-15 minute little walk and a talk and a slurp of coffee will do to somebody's situation.
Definitely, yeah, without doubt. That just seeing other people and getting that communication just does help.
It's amazing though, isn't it? What kind of information people will surrender to you. They talk about absolutely anything at all. Some of the closely guarded secrets as well. And you've got to keep those secrets too, haven't you? That's the thing.
You do, yeah.
So how long has Dave been with you then?
He's been with us now for about a year.
Oh, right. How's he getting on?
Part-time a bit before then, and then he's with us full-time now.
And how's he getting on? Have you improved him?
He's great. His dad trained him. His dad was an old-school barber, so...
Oh, really?
Fits in well. He's got a shop in Morton. His dad's called Ron, so he's trained there.
So just before you pass the phone over to Dave, just tell us about the day on Saturday. When you come in, there's going to be a donation from each trim, each beard trim, each haircut. Is that the way it's going to work?
All the services, haircuts, shaves, even if you get your nose waxed, all that money will be given to JourneyMEN. We've also got a raffle going on as well.
Yeah.
So we've got lots of people have been really generous, like donating prizes. So we've got like a Nintendo Switch. We've got jewellery from Hallmark Jewellers in Heswall. We've got Tranmere tickets and Tranmere balls.
Nice.
So if anyone from Liverpool or Everton are listening and fancy giving us a little donation, we'll be very grateful for that.
Yeah, it'll be gratefully
and like quite
received.
a few bars and restaurants have donated meals, and we've got some lovely Toy Story toys from Asda for the kids.
Great stuff.
And then on the actual day, we're going to be doing like face painting, and we've got some crazy hair colours. So crazy hair colours, and we'll be putting stencils on. So if any kids want to come out with some crazy hair, that'll be going to them as well.
Did you say nose waxing to me before? Did I hear that right?
We've got nose waxing now.
Nose waxing.
Painful, actually, it's getting quite popular.
Is this for fellas or for women or for
fellas? Yeah.
Nose wax. Is this when you get to a certain age and you have that rogue hair growing out the end of your nose?
It can be, but lots of people are getting it done now. We've been practicing on each other when we first started doing it, and tell you, it doesn't hurt that much.
Is it on the inside or the outside? Is it in your nostrils?
Yeah, so you just put a little bit of wax on a stick, put it on the outside of your nostril, and get rid of any unwanted hairs.
Well, listen, I've had enough of you now. You'll have to put Dave on. Thanks, Jayde. Thank you.
Yeah,
Take care.
I'll pass you on to Dave. Have a nice day, honey.
Have a good day. Take care.
Bye.
Hiya, Dave.
Hello.
Hiya, mate. What's all this nose waxing business about? Jayde's just been talking to me there.
It's great.
Is it? It doesn't sound great.
That's not too bad. I do it myself.
Well, I'm in my mid-50s, so I've got hairs growing out of every part here. Rogue ones, small ones, big ones, out my ears, out my nose. Is it just for older fellas, or are the young ones getting it done as well?
No, the young ones are getting it too, because what happens is, when they come in, obviously we ask them, we say to them, do you want your nose waxing? And 9 times out of 10 they go, what? No? Does it hurt? And I'm like, no, it doesn't hurt that bad. It hurts for about a second. And then all your nose is nice and clear after it. You can breathe.
Yeah, but your nose hairs are there for a reason, aren't they? There to stop any little bits of dust and nasties going up there.
That's very true, but as you know, male grooming is on the up and up.
It is. It's definitely.
Nice, don't we?
So how many silly old fools like me have turned up into the barbers and they've grown their hair through lockdown and they're having a second childhood? Have you had a few of them? Yeah, we have.
We've had a good few long hairs come in, and then they come in and they say, right, I've done it myself. Oh, we've had a good few little butchers.
Have you?
The ones that have done it themselves. Yeah, it's great. That's always fun to see.
So they go online. They go, there's a little barber's trimming set there. I'll do it myself. So you have to pick up the pieces then, do you, Dave? Yeah.
That's exactly it. We have to 9 times out of 10 we have to fix it, or they've done it themselves, or the missus has done it as well.
Yeah, because it looks easy. I mean, professionals, any kind of job, if you're a professional, you make it look easy, but it's you've got to train for this. Your dad trained you, I think, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He's been barbering for 50 years, and he said to me, he goes, if there's anything about barbering that I don't know, there's nothing learning, nothing need to learn.
What would he say about the nose waxing?
Oh, he'd be like, exactly like you, not a chance.
No, it's not going to happen. So what do you know about the JourneyMEN then, Dave? It's a good organisation, isn't it?
Oh, it's a fantastic organisation. They're a great bunch of people. But as you know, when you come into a barbershop, you talk. We're nearly counsellors with scissors, just not trained.
Yeah, it's a good way of putting it, really, isn't it? Yeah.
And then what they do is, I don't know what it is. As soon as I get a gentleman in my chair, they divulge everything. And I'm very fortunate enough not to suffer from mental health. Very, very lucky indeed. But I don't know what to say to them. I can't exactly give them advice. So now I've got something to say. I can say, listen, the JourneyMEN are here for you. They can help you. So I can't physically say anything to them. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, but the fact that they've come in and they've surrendered this information, haven't they? They've sat down.
Oh, yeah.
So it's obviously in there. It obviously needs to come out in some way. But the fact that you're listening and the fact that you've just gone, well, do you know what? I don't really know too much about that, but I do know an organisation who does. And then that's it then. And do you see the kind of weight fall off the shoulders as soon as they've let this go?
You do. You see it. I mean, you do. You see them come out of a barbershop nice and fresh-faced, and they feel better, because after a haircut you feel better anyway. And after a little bit of divulging of what's on inside the brain, you must feel better anyway.
It's a good thing to be doing. So you're going to be busy on Saturday then, are you? You're going to be pitching in?
I'll be behind the chair all day, and at some point, probably in the afternoon, I've volunteered to give my leg hair away. Oh, I'm getting it waxed.
Hang on a minute. You're giving giving your leg hair. Are you going to have any takers to give for this? You're just going to get your legs waxed?
I don't think anyone's going to actually take it, but it's getting waxed. Yeah, I'm going to let people come up and wax my legs.
Okay.
It's going to hurt.
Mate, you might be the one to have counsel after that, you know. You might need to sit down in the chair and talk to somebody after that one. Listen,
get your legs done if you want.
Mate, do you know what? I've got little fine baby bum fluff on my legs. I haven't got big mad hairy legs. I've never had. I mean, mine's silky soft. Can't even see them. They're all white. I don't need it, mate. Fantastic legs I've got.
It's only round the corner.
Yeah, don't need me legs waxing on the radio, mate. If it was on the telly, it might be something different. All right, anyway, just before I let you go, what are the young ones asking for at the moment? What's the big haircut that's in?
Skin fades are in at the moment.
Skin fades, okay.
Skin fades, and if it's the very young ones, like the teenagers, you can't touch the fringe. God.
Really?
If you want to upset a young lad now, cut his fringe off.
So the fringe is there. Are they kind of looking at the fringe with one eye, or is this?
Yeah, I think you want to hide underneath it, to be fair.
It's funny, mate, isn't it? All of these old haircuts just come back. It's just a cyclical thing, isn't it? And what about the old fogies like me, so fellas in the 50s? What are they asking for?
They're after the classic cuts. Nothing changes really with them.
Unless they've grown it in lockdown. Yeah.
Exactly, unless the missus is about to go as well.
Well, the only reason I keep mine, mate, me missus hates it, but the girls in work love it, and I know where my allegiance lies, so there you go. Thanks, Dave. You have a great day. Where's the barbers so we can come along on Saturday?
Pardon, sorry?
Where's the barbers? Let everybody know where you are.
89 Woodchurch Road, Birkenhead, CH42 9LH.
Somebody's pulling your strings there, mate. You don't even know where you work. Thanks, Dave. Take care, mate. All the best.
So you too, mate.
Cheers. Bye-bye. Brilliant.
Bye-bye,
what a good lad. Thanks, Jayde. Thanks, Dave, as well. Just don't touch the fringe. Don't touch the fringe.